Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting game of boys varsity soccer, where tonight we have the Port Huron Northern Huskies hosting the Port Huron High Big Reds. Game's just underway. Big Reds controlling the ball. Ryan Kovac with the ball, kicking it up to Chris Taddy. Taddy booting it over to Sam Seppo, a little past him. Back. Here's a shot by Sam Seppo. There's a save. Little collision there. Sam Seppo with the ball. Oh, just wide left side. Be a free kick for the Big Reds. Taking the kick will be number 17, Matt Kaburski. Cleared out by the Huskies. Eric Carrington with a little collision with Matt Kaburski. It's going to be a free kick for Northern. Eric Godinez will take the kick. Ryan Kovac got it up to Sam Seppo. Sam charging the net. It's like he's going to get one. First goal is going to go to the Big Reds. Sam Seppo, number 10. Chris Taddy was there just in case he missed, but he didn't need to touch the ball. So the Big Reds are on the board first in this first half.
Big Red goal scored by number 10, Sam Seppo.
36-21 is the time in the first half. Chris Taddy with the ball. Bobble for a second there by Chad Bennett. Gives it the big boot out to midfield. Eric Harrington trying to pick it up. It's cleared out by Kevin Johnson for the Big Reds. Whoa, there was another close one. Sam Seppo passing it over to Chris Taddy. Almost a second goal. This is the second time that these two teams have met. They met a few weeks ago, and PH was victorious in that game. So Northern looking for a little revenge here, even things up. Matt Kaburski with the ball, passes it over to Ryan Kovac. Kovac up to Sam Seppo. Sam trying to get it up to Chris Taddy. Going to be intercepted though by Christopher Lahar, who's going to make sure Brad Bennett gets the ball.
Soccer fans,
Matt Kaburski clears it out of bounds. Northern throw in.
Behind the hash line. Along the sidelines, please move back behind the hash line. If you're in the front too, if you could sit down so the people behind you can see, we'd appreciate it. Thank you.
Goal kick for PH. Matt Kaburski with the ball. Miles Keller in net tonight for the Big Reds. Hasn't really saw any action yet. Intercepted by Eric Harrington. Devin Simon with a shot at the net. Easily picked up by Keller. Sam Seppo with a head. Picked off by Eric Bowden. Sam Seppo again with the ball. It's going to be cleared out of bounds by Josh Ramos. Chris Lahar clears it out of bounds. Going to be a Big Red throw in. Big Red ball again. Cameron Hagedon with a kick there. That was really high and outside. Northern moving the ball. Juan Torres coming up the outside here. Eric Godinez. It's going to be cleared out of bounds by number 14, Richard Jock. Torres with the throw-in, nope. Eric Godinez. Trying to get it up to Brad Herm. Eric Harrington trying to get a hold of the ball. He's going to let it go out of bounds. It's going to be a corner kick for Northern.
Corner kick Huskies taken by Eric Godinez.
Huskies going to try to take advantage of this opportunity. 31 minutes left in this first half. Scores 1-0 PH. That one a little far past the net. PH able to clear it. Chris Taddy coming up the outside, pass it over to Sam Seppo. It's going to be cleared out of bounds by Max Werner. Cameron Hagadon with a throw-in for the Big Reds, number 3. Sam Seppo kicking in the front of the net. Easily pulled down by Chad Banat. Torres with the ball. Out of bounds, going to be Northern or PH ball. 18, Eric Bowden with a throw-in. Eric bringing it up the outside. Taddy with the head up to Sam Seppo. Intercepted, though, by Chris Lahar. Back to Chris Taddy. Taddy with some fancy footwork. Trying to get it over to Ryan Kovac, but was intercepted. Eric Carrington now with the ball. It's cleared away by number 2, Evan Prout. Be a Northern throw-in. That one's out of bounds. Going to be a PH ball. Frank Hudson, number 7, with the throw-in for PH. Clock is stopped at 28:46 in the first half.
For no 10.
Matt Kaburski clearing the ball out. Cameron Hagadon, then over to Richard Jock, who's going to bring it up the outside. Oh, deflected off of Torres. Will be a Big Red throw-in. Eric Carrington with the ball. Chris Taddy trying to run the ball down. It's not going to make it there, but Northern tried to get it. Trevor Hicks couldn't get to it in time. Frank Hudson loses the ball. Eric Carrington back with the ball now. Evan Prout booting it back into the Northern end. Chris Lahar booting her back out. It's going to go out of bounds, though. Going to be a throw-in, Matt Kaburski. Nope. It's Frank Hudson with that throw-in. Northern controlling the ball. Big boot by Matt Kaburski. Getting it out front. Cameron Hagadon trying to get over to Sam Seppo, who shoots just wide, left side. Be a goal kick for Northern.
Huskies, number 2, Zach Zayer. Number 5, Mike Spencer. Number 9, Max Warner. Number 11, Leon Boyd Cleaver. And number 19, Alex Porritt.
Matt Werner giving a boot up to Devin Simon. Excuse me, Alexander Perrette, that was. Big Reds with the ball again. Chris Taddy booting one up to Sam Seppo. Chad Bannock come out to meet him though, and Sam's shot is wide. Be a goal kick for Northern.
Corner kick for the Big Reds, taken by number 7, Frank Hudson.
Guess it's a corner kick, not a goal kick. Northern player must have touched it before it went out of bounds. Saved by the goaltender, Chad Bannock. 25 minutes left in this first half. 1-0 Big Reds. Matt Werner with the ball. Or Max Werner, excuse me. He's going to take a shot. No problem for Miles Keller. Chris Taddy with the ball, taken away. By Alexander Perrette, I think was the one that took it away. Hard to read their numbers. Got an injured player. It's getting back up though. It's number 7, Frank Hudson, for the Big Reds. It's gonna be a free kick for the Huskies. Long kick out in front of the net. Torres hoping for a chance, but Miles Keller brings it in, gives it a boot. Going to call a collision there between Chris Taddy and Michael Spencer. Going to be a Husky ball. Chris Lahar is going to take this one. He's kicking out in front of the net. Cleared back away by number 8, Kevin Johnson for the Big Reds. Chris Taddy with the ball. Popping it over to Evan Prout. Evan Prout coming up the outside. He's going to kick it up. Frank Hudson running up the outside. Frank's going to beat a man. Nope. Nice, still got the ball. He's going to take a shot towards the net. Oh, so close. Another shot. Good save by Chad Bannock. Way to come up with the ball. He was under a lot of pressure there. Richard Jock applying pressure to Chad at the net there, but he comes up with the ball. Free kick for Northern. Chris Lahar with the kick. Beautiful night for soccer. It's got to be in the mid-70s. Cleared out by Evan Prout. Big red ball. Matt Kaburski with the free kick here for the Big Reds. Northern controlling the ball. Chris Taddy had it taken away by Boyd Cleaver. Frank Hudson bringing it out of the big red end. He's going to clear it way up. Goaltender's going to come out. He's going to scoop this one up. Oh, there was a hard kick there. Frank Hudson got that one in the shin, but he's back up. Northern clears the ball out. Being run down by Max Werner.
Substitution for the Big Reds, number 9, Devon Hawkins, and number 12, Dan Stroyan. Coming in for the Huskies, number 7, Eric Godinez, number 8, Aaron Tomlinson, and number 15, Anthony Richards.
Eric Godinez fighting for that one. Max Werner now running it down to that Evan Prout with a bicycle kick. Frank Hudson trying to clear it out. Michael Spencer booting it up towards the net. It's cleared out by the Big Reds. Chris Taddy with the ball. Trying to get it out there. Whoa, ran down by the goaltender, Chad Bannock. Michael Crawford trying to get it over to Leon Boyd Cleaver, who has the ball now. Trying to get it out in front. Alexander Peratt over to Boyd Cleaver, but is cleared out by Kevin Johnson. It's going to be a corner kick, I believe, for the Huskies. Eric Godinez with the corner kick. It's another chance for the Huskies to try and tie it up. Still 1-0, Big Reds. That one's not going to stay in bounds, though. Number 17, Matt Kaburski, is going to take this goal kick.
Entering the game for the Big Reds, number 6, Josh Ramos.
Josh Ramos coming in the game. Eric Bowden going out. Matt Kaburski had the ball over to Evan Prout. Some kind of contact there against the Big Reds. Eric Godinez with the kick. It's going to put it up right up to the goaltender. Miles Keller has no problem pulling that one in. Frank Hudson with the ball. Dan Stroyan kicking it up to Chris Taddy. Taddy across the front over to Seppo. Saved by Chad. Another save by Chad Banach. Oh, and the third one's a charm, though. Number 12, Dan Stroyan with the goal. Chad Banach, he stopped the first two, but couldn't get the third one.
Scored by number 12,
it's a good effort,
Dan
though.
Stroyan.
2-0 Big Reds. 16-18 left in the first half.
Substitution for the Huskies coming in, number 13, Dylan Stank.
13, Dylan Stanks coming into the game for the Huskies. Boyd Cleaver with the ball. He's tripped up. He gets right back up. Devon Hawkins trying to get it up to Chris Taddy. Sam Seppo now with the ball. He's going to kick it out over across the front there. Frank Hudson. He gets tangled up with a Northern player who lost a shoe then. Well, we got a stoppage of play. The clock's going to stop at 16:04. Northern coach is going to come out on the field. Can't see the number. Not sure who's injured. Guess the injured player is number 8, Aaron Tomlinson. Looks like he got it in the shin, maybe, or the ankle. He's going to get up, though. He's going to be okay. He's going to walk it off.
Step ahead for Aaron Tomlinson.
He'll probably take a little break here for a few minutes and he'll be back out. Chris Lahar with the boot. Devin Simon coming up the outside. Max Werner. Back to Zachary Zerer. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a big red throw in. It's going to get up to Frank Hudson. Chris Taddy with the ball. Leon Boyd Cleaver had the ball taken away by Chris Taddy, who's going to get it up to Sam Seppo. That one's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Northern. Evan Prout with the ball. Kicking it back over to Ramos. Ramos lost it to Alexander Peretta. Trying to move the ball up. Eric Godinez trying to run it down with Kevin Johnson. Kevin Johnson comes up with the ball. Ryan Kovac with the ball. He's going to kick it up to Chris Taddy. Taddy's going to boot across the field. It's going to be intercepted, though, by Northern. Cleared back out. Max Werner with the ball. Cleared out by Kovac with a head. There's going to be a contact there. They're going to call it a Big Red free kick. Big Red ball still. Chris Taddy with the free kick. Trying to get it up to Sam Seppo. Intercepted, though, by the Huskies. Eric Godinez. Leon Boyd Cleaver with the ball now. And a kick back to him, trying to run it down before it goes out of bounds. He's run over, though. Josh Ramos knocked him down, but there's no call there. Kovac with the ball. Cleared out by Matt Kaburski. Intercepted by Sam Seppo, who's kicking it over to Frank Hudson. Frank trying to run it down before it goes out of bounds. Had it taken away. Looks like Zachary Zer took it away from him. Couldn't read the number. It looks like number 2. He's going to throw it in. Chris Taddy coming up the outside. We got a whistle, probably offsides. There's going to be offsides in the Big Reds. Looks like Chris Lahar with the kick for the Northern Huskies. Von Hawkins getting it up to Sam Seppo. Headed off, though, by Chris Lahar. It's like Alexander Perrette with the ball. Getting over to Eric Godinez. Godinez had the ball taken away. Michael Spencer trying to bring it back in. He's got it before the net. Max Werner charging the net. Miles Keller comes up with the ball, though. Ref saying something to Max Werner right now, but not sure what he's telling him. Josh Ramos will kick it out of bounds, though. Michael Spencer with the throw-in for the Huskies, trying to get it up to Max Werner. Whistle was blown. Guess because of some substitutions.
Number 1, Zach Glenn. And number
Zach
5,
Glenn coming
Todd
in.
Johnson.
Todd Johnson coming in for the Big Reds.
In the game for the Huskies, number 1, Eric Harrington.
Eric Harrington's back in the game for the Huskies. Cleared away by Kevin Johnson. Zach Glenn trying to get it down to the northern end. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be a northern throw-in. Michael Spencer with the throw-in. Zachary Zer heading it back, bouncing it off. Intercepted, though, by Kuberski. Getting it up to Devon Hawkins. Kuberski back with the ball again. Trying to get it over to Zach Glenn. Got a whistle. Some kind of contact here. Matt Kuberski's on the ground. Must have been something to do with him. Frank Hudson's going to take the free kick for the Big Reds. Not sure where he was going with that one. He had number 5, Todd Johnson, over there. It's going to be cleared out by Northern. Evan Prout with a throw-in. Sam Supple with the ball. Had it taken away, though. And another whistle, going to be a Northern ball. A little contact there. Chris Lahar again with the free kick. Cut off, though, by the Big Reds. Number 5, Todd Johnson. Northern got it back up to Eric Harrington, but he knocked it out of bounds. Evan Prout with the ball. Trying to get it over to Frank Hudson. Frank Hudson getting it over to Josh Ramos, number 6. Had it taken away for a second by Eric Godinez, but he got it back. Eric Godinez with another slide tackle, but he was still able to clear the ball. Exchanged a few words there. Frank Hudson with the ball. Matt Kuberski's got it now. Had it taken away, though, by Eric Godinez. Eric Godinez trying to pass it over here to Zachary Zarer. He keeps it in bounds. Get it back over to Godinez. Back over to Zarer. It's going to go out of bounds, though. Must have been touched by a Big Red player. It's going to be a Northern throw-in. Alexander Perrette trying to make something happen here. Devin Simon with the ball. He's going to clear it over to Michael Crawford. Going to try to get over to Eric Harrington. Eric Harrington coming up with the ball now. Evan Prout all over him. He's made it around him. Now he's got to get it out in front of the net. No. Evan Prout's going to come up with it and clear. Sam Supple with the ball. Got Zach Glenn running up there with him. He's also got Devon Hawkins. He's made a move there. He's taking a shot on net. It's going to be just wide on the left side. Looked like Chad Bannock was there in time, though. Had the ball been a little further to the right. It's going to be a goal kick for Northern. Going to be 6:35 left in the first half. Scores 2-0 Big Reds. Sun's going down, the lights are on. Still pretty mild temperature, still in the mid-70s, I would say. A lot of shorts and t-shirts. Max Werner with the ball. Lost it over there to Matt Kuberski. He had the ball taken away by number 19, Alexander Perrette. He's trying to get it out to Zarer. Intercepted by Prout, though. It's a good head by number 5, Michael Spencer. Get the ball back up. Max Werner over there to Zarer again. Zarer trying to get the ball out in front of the net. He takes a shot. It's going to be fielded by Miles Keller. Eric Harrington trying to run it down. Josh Ramos kicks it out of bounds. It's going to be Northern throw-in. Alexander Perrette. Nope. Zachary Zarer with the throw-in. Headed up by Evan Prout. Back over again by Alexander Perrette. Number 10, Devin Simon with a shot towards net. It's going to be cleared out. Eric Harrington trying to run the ball down with Todd Johnson all over him. He's going to bring it up, though. He's clearing it out. Shot in front of the net. Cleared out by Matt Kuberski. Going to be another chance. Another shot on net. Knocked down by Miles Keller. He came up with the ball that time. It's a good effort by the Huskies. Applying a little pressure. Evan Prout with the ball. Clears it up to Well, there's a little contact with Chris Lahar and Sam Seppo. It's like Sam's going to be called on that. It's going to be a free kick for Northern. Ron Hawkins came up with that one. Cleared out, though, by Michael Spencer. Zach Zaire got the ball over to Alexander Perret, has got the ball over to Eric Godinez, trying to get it up to Eric Harrington. Evan Prout with the ball, though, up to Sam Seppo. He's got Zach Glenn up there, number 1, trying to get the ball up to him. He's got number 9, Devon Hawkins, over here on the other side of the field, in front of the net now. Going to clear it out, though. It's going to be, looks like a Northern ball. Nope, it's going to be a goal kick for Big Reds. Dan Stroyan's going to take the goal kick, or corner kick, I mean. Here it comes, dropping it out in front of the net. There's a shot on net. Oh, over top of the net. Devon Hawkins with a chance there. It's going to be a goal kick for Northern. Less than two and a half minutes to go in this first half. Scores 2-0. Favor the guests here, Northern, or the Big Reds. They're the guests tonight, Northern being the home team. Zach Glenn with the ball for a second there. Northern bringing it up the outside. Zach Rezier trying to get it over to Max Werner, but it's cleared out. Zachary Zer getting it over, trying to get it up in front of the net. Eric Godinez. Josh Ramos running it down with Alexander Perret on his tail. It's going to be a PH ball. Frank Hudson trying to clear it out. Oh, there's a little collision there between Chris Lahar and Zach Glenn. Ball went out of bounds. Going to be a Big Red ball. No, it's going to be a free kick for the Big Reds. We'll call that on that contact. Frank Hudson with a free kick. Max Winter trying to run up to head it off on the way by. Shot on net's going to be over to the right side. Out of bounds. 40 seconds left in the half. Matt Kaversky with the goal kick. Devon Hawkins bringing up the ball on the outside here. He's got San Seppo and Zach Glenn up there. Chris Lahar intercepted that, but it tipped off of him and over to Sam Seppo. Sam trying to get something going there. He's got a shot on net just wide. I think maybe Chad Bannock had a hand on that.
And that's the end of the first half of action.
Well, it's the end of the first half. It's 2-0 in favor of the Big Reds. We'll be back in a minute with the second half of the game. Stay tuned.
Is open. The north end of the clubhouse.
Well, welcome back to the second half of this varsity boys soccer featuring the Huskies of Port Huron Northern hosting the Big Reds of Port Huron High. Scores 2-0 in favor of the Big Reds after one half of play. First goal of the game was by Sam Seppo. Second goal of the game was by Dan Stroyan. Northern controlling the ball right now. Leon Boyd Cleaver trying to pop one out there in front of the net. Cleared by Evan Prout. Over to Kovac, who's going to kick it out. It's going to go right back in, though. Chris Taddy trying to kick it over to Frank Hudson. It's going to go out of bounds, though.
Soccer fans along the sidelines, can you back up, please? And also, if you're along the sidelines, sit down so
Ben Jones with the throw in.
See the game. Thank you.
Frank Hudson with the ball again. Trying to get over to Chris Taddy. It's going to be headed off, though, by Chris Lahar. Zach Zaire. Pop it up to Eric Godinez. He's going to try to pop it up to Max Werner. He tangles up with Evan Prout. I think it's going to be a big red ball.
Soccer fans, please back up behind the hash mark, about 10 feet beyond the sidelines, please. We'd appreciate it. Thank you.
Eric Bowden cleared out. Right back over here to Eric Harrington, though. Kovac trying to clear it back. Taddy trying to clear it out. Michael Spencer. Whoa, we got Sam Seppo with the ball. There's a shot by number 3, Cameron Hagedon. But the goaltender came up with that ball. Evan Prout. Max Werner. Zach Zaire. Evan Prout takes the ball from him. Frank Hudson with the ball now. He's trying to pass it up there to Sam Seppo or Chris Taddy, but Chris Lahar took care of that one. Now Cameron Hagedon with the ball, dealing with Leon Boyd Cleaver. Zach Zaire again, lost it to Kovac. Kovac passing over to Taddy. Going to be called for offsides, I think. Chad Bannock with the free kick there. Chris Taddy pops it up there to Sam Seppo, who's going to take a shot at the net, hits the crossbar, comes back into play, though. Chris Taddy trying to jump up and head the ball along with Michael Spencer. Taddy comes up with the ball. Frank Hudson now has it. He has it taken away by number 13, Dylan Stank. Zach Zaire trying to take it away from Evan Prout, but Frank Hudson comes up with the ball. Chris Lahar going to run him down. It's going to be a corner kick for the Big Reds. That didn't turn into much. Eric Harrington trying to run it down. He's going to kick it out of bounds, though. I'm going to say it was off the Big Red player. So Zach Zaire is going to throw the ball in. Over to Eric Harrington. He's going to try to Zaire trying to get it out in front of the net. Matt Kuberski with the ball. Gets it over to Richard Jock, who clears it up. Oh, off Frank Hudson there, out of bounds. Evan Prout with Max Werner and Zach Zaire. Evan Prout again with the ball. He clears it. Sam Seppo trying to get a hold of it. But Devin Simon beats him to it. He tries to get it up there to Leon Boyd-Cleaver. Little battle over there with Kovac and Harrington. Well, maybe that isn't Harrington. Looks like maybe it's number 14, Michael Crawford. Max Werner with the ball. Frank Hudson now with the ball. Had it passed over to him by Richard Jock. Chris Lahar had it off. Richard Jock back with the ball over to Frank Hudson. Going to go out of bounds, though. Throw in by Dylan Stank. Trying to get up. Devin Prout heads it off. Chris Taddy with the ball. Loses it to Chris Lahar. He's going to clear it out of bounds. Not sure what he was thinking on that one. Boyd-Cleaver bringing it up. Kuberski stopping that move. He's got the ball. Still got the ball. Gonna pop it over to Frank Hudson. It's gonna be headed off by Zach Zaire, though. He's got Max Werner running up ahead of him. He's got to get it up there to him. Clears it off to the right. Max Werner's probably gonna try and take a shot. And there we go. Huskies with a goal. Max Werner's shot over towards the front of the net. And then it was tipped in by number 19, and that would be Alexander Perrette.
Fort Huron Northern goal scored by number 19, Alex Morris.
36-26 left in the second half. It's 2-1 in favor of the Huskies. I mean the Big Reds. Huskies got the goose egg off the board. That's something for their fans to cheer about now. Huskies back in this one. Chris Taddy with the ball. Trying to pop it over to Frank Hudson. Frank Hudson's battling it out with Zach Zaire. Frank Hudson's going to bring it out in front of the net. Chris Lahar, excuse me. It's probably Dylan Stank again. Can't read the number. Juan Torres. Can't tell if it's 18, 19. Kuberski trying to come up with the ball, but he lost it to Eric Godinez. Eric Godinez pops it out front to Max Werner. Max Werner coming in. Oh, just wide. Got a little excited. Popped it off there to the left side. One of the better chances he's had today. Huskies seem to turn it on here in the second half. Cleared out by Evan Prout. Chris Lahar. Sam Seppo with the ball. He's going to pop it over there to Frank Hudson. Oh, out of bounds. Chad Benott came out and must have been just enough. Got a finger on the ball or something. Eric Carrington back in the game. He was out there for a second. Kuberski popping it up there to Taddy, but it's going to be headed out by Chris Lahar. Eric Godinez with the ball. Trying to pop it over to Zachary Zaire. It's going to go out of bounds, though. Evan Prout with a throw-in. Oh, off the shoulder of Hudson. Out of bounds. Dylan Stank with the throw-in. Cleared out by Kuberski. Headed over by Cameron Hagedon. We called a handball maybe on the Big Reds. Evan Prout. Either that or just the contact. Kuberski with the header on that one. Kovac going to clear it out. Nice kick. Sam Supple trying to run it down with Chris Lahar. Chris Lahar able to clear it out right side of the net. Not going to take any chances. It's going to be a corner kick for the Big Reds.
And a corner kick for the Big Reds coming up.
Oh, there's a nice opportunity there, but the Northern Huskies are able to stop that. Chad Benat comes up with the ball. Give a big boot down the field. Oh, Kuberski with a diving header on that one. Matt Kuberski with the goal kick here. Header by Sam Seppo. Excuse me, not Sam Seppo, but Cameron Hagedon. Frank Hudson with the ball. Dylan Stank trying to run him down here. Got Zach Zera there. Back out to Chris Taddy. Back over. Oh, headed off by Dylan Stank. Eric Godinez with the ball. It's bringing it up the outside edge there. Max Werner now. Passing it out front. Cleared away by Ramos, but then Leon Boyd Cleaver takes a shot and way out over the net. Goal kick for Big Reds. Frank Hudson boots it up the side. Sam Seppo trying to run it down with Dylan Stank. Out front to Chris Taddy. Has it taken away by Eric Godinez, though, who's grabbing his ankle. He's laying down on the ground, but he's getting back up. Out of bounds, going to be a Northern ball, looks like, or PH ball.
Soccer fans, again, can you please back up from the playing field to behind the hash marks? And if you're sitting along the sidelines, if you could sit down so those behind you can see the game, we'd appreciate it.
Dylan Stank got the ball out of his end over to number 14, Michael Crawford, who clears it up. Eric Harrington trying to run the ball down. Max Werner with the ball. Chris Taddy now with the ball for the Big Reds. He's going to knock it up. There's Sam Seppo. Trying to be run down by Chris Lahar. And Sam tips one in. 3-1, Big Reds. Sam Seppo with his second goal of the game. Almost makes it look too
Morgan
easy.
High goal, his second of the game. Number 10, Sam Seppo.
.24 minutes and 1 second left in the second half here. 3-1, favor of the Big Reds. Dylan Stank with the ball. He's trying to knock it up there to Max Werner, headed off by Chris Taddy. Zach Rozier got it into it with Chris Taddy, but went off Chris Taddy last. Rozier's with the throw-in, getting it to Eric Godinez. Evan Prout getting it up to Frank Hudson, over to Chris Taddy. Taddy back over to Hudson. Tripped up there by Stank. Sam Seppo with the ball, though. Zach Glenn up there. Kovac with the ball. Tipping it out to number 3, Hagedon. Back to Chris Taddy. Over to Frank Hudson. He's going to have that ball taken away by Zach Zer, though. He got around Evan Prout. He's got Eric Harrington and Max Werner charging the net. Cleared away by number 8, Kevin Johnston. Evan Prout's going to clear it up the sidelines here. Eric Godinez got a head on it. Be cleared out by Kovac. Ryan Kovac, number 11, clears it out. Dylan Stank again with the ball. Sam Seppo coming over. Pops it up. Chris Taddy intercepts. Getting over to Koberski. Koberski's tripped up by Eric Godinez. It's going to be a free kick. He gets it up to Frank Hudson. Hudson trying to get closer to the net. Back out front, Sam Seppo. It's a goal. Frank Hudson, number 7, to Sam Seppo, number 10. 4-1, Big Reds. 22:13 left on the clock.
Porter High goal is third.
That's a hat trick for Seppo.
Sam Seppo, assisted by number 7, Frank Hudson.
Boy, there for a while, I thought the Huskies were going to be back in this one when they got their first goal. And now they're behind by 2 again. 3, excuse me, 4-1. Hudson popping the ball over to Nico Frolik. Sam Seppo with the ball, trying to pop it over to Zach Glenn, but it's cleared away. Chris Taddy trying to get to it, but He was beaten out by Michael Crawford. Eric Godinez with the ball. It's a free kick towards the net. Frank Hudson with a head on it. Very close. Taddy with the ball. Evan Prout has the ball, getting up to Sam Seppo. He tips it up there, but it's cleared back out. Chris Taddy with the ball. Trying to bop it out in front of the net to Sam. Seppo with the ball. Sam with the ball again. He's going to back it up to Taddy. He's going to be watch out behind him there. Really, the Big Reds now just need to wear the clock down. Don't necessarily need a goal. Looks like we got a player hurt. Can't see his number. Looks like it's going to be number 19, Alexander Perrette. Going to walk off.
Injury substitution for the Huskies, number 1, Eric Harrington.
Eric Harrington coming in for Perrette. Sam Seppo tipping it up over there to Frank Hudson. Back over in the front. Taddy trying to head it in, or excuse me, not Taddy, but Hagedon. Zach Zaire clearing it out. Max Werner trying to run it down. It's going to be cleared away, though, by Kevin Johnston and Evan Prout. Max Werner with the ball now. Evan Prout's going to clear it back over to Frank Hudson, though. Sam Seppo with a head. Over to Frank Hudson, trying to get there before it goes out of bounds, but he didn't quite make it. Dylan Stank with the throw-in. Got a whistle. We got 4 Huskies coming in and 1 Big Red player for substitutions here.
Substitutions for your Huskies now in goal. Number 4, Brad Hearn.
Brad Hearn's coming in
Number
to goal
5, Mike Spencer. Number
for Chad
6,
Bannock.
Aaron Smith.
They
and
usually
number 17, Trevor Hicks.
They usually split the detail, one half, but they let Chad play 60 minutes, over 60 minutes of the game. Aaron Smith clearing the ball up. It's a shot on net. Keller with a save. Chris Taddy with the ball. He's kicking it up the sidelines. Hagedon trying to run it down. He's trying to get it over in front of the net. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick. Glenn with the ball, trying to get it out front to Hudson. Cleared away though by Northern. Ramos with the ball. That one's going to go out of bounds, possibly. Nope, saved by Hagedon. Cleared out by Northern. It's going to be a big red ball. Nope. Last touch by a big red player. It's going to be a throw in for the Huskies. Evan Prout running down with Max Werner. He comes up with the ball too, Prout. Clearing it out over to Nico, over to Chris Taddy. Evan Prout again with the ball. He's going to tip it over to Frank Hudson. Really, they just need to run the clock out now, the Big Reds do. Oh, he's knocked down by Max Werner. He's going to get called on that one. Taddy out in front of the net. A header by Sam Seppo goes into the net. Fourth goal for Seppo. 5-1, Big Reds. 15-17 on the clock.
Big Red goal, scored by number 10, Sam Seppo.
One thing Sam doesn't seem to do is get excited when he's got an opportunity. He's not one of those guys that kicks it over the net or kicks it high and wide. He just gives it a tap or just touches it a little with his head. He didn't even get a really good solid hit to it. Basically tapped it in. Hudson with the ball, but he knocks it out of bounds. I'm going to say it was last touched by the Northern player. It's Eric Godinez. Sam with the ball again. Back over to Frank Hudson. He's going to take a shot. It's going to be blocked, though. Look like number 4, Brad Herm. Going to be a free kick for Northern. Looks like Chris Taddy's going to take this one. That one's going to go right to the goaltender. Brad Herm. So I guess that could have been number 4, Brad Herm, because he's in the net. It's going to be a Northern free kick. Looks like Eric Godinez, number 7. Cleared out by Kuberski. Bringing it up is Chris Taddy. Seppo trying to get it over here to Frank Hudson, number 7. Devon Hawkins. Oh, overran that one just a step. It's going to be cleared out of bounds. And PH throw-in. That one's going out of bounds. Dylan Stank kicked that one out. Kuberski with the throw-in up to Hudson. Oh, there's a chunk of sod. Kuberski trying to pop it out in front. Over to Chris Taddy, who heads it up. Over to Sam Seppo. Now we got a whistle blown. Not sure what the call is. Got a Northern player holding his throat. Looks like Godinez saying he got an elbow in the throat. So it's going to be a free kick for Northern. Evan Prout to Chris Taddy. Taddy's booting her up. It's going to be headed out, but ran down by the goaltender. Oh, we got a little contact there. Cameron Hagedon looks like ran into the goaltender. Probably could have avoided it. Not sure who's getting the call on this one. The ref was pointing at the goaltender saying something, but now he's looking up at the nose of Hagedon. This call's got to be against the Big Reds. It's a Northern ball. .5 minutes left in this game. Big Reds in a commanding lead, 5-1. There's a little contact there. Another Northern ball. It's going to be another Northern ball. Opportunity for the Huskies with this free kick deep inside the PH zone. Trying to drop that one in. The goaltender with a save there. Max Werner charging the net, but a little late. Sam Supple with the ball. Going to pop it up ahead to Frank Hudson, but it's going to be run down and taken out of bounds by number 6, Aaron Smith. A few substitutions coming into the game. Looks like three players for the Big Reds and 3 players for the Huskies. 2 for the Huskies. Be a throw-in. Trevor Hicks throwing the ball in. Headed off by Matt Kaburski. Tips it over to Chris Taddy, who tried to get it over to Todd Johnson, but they lost the ball. Oh, Eric Harrington knocking down number 8, Kevin Johnson. I think he's going to get called on that. Be a free kick for the Big Reds. That one's going to go out of bounds. Godinez with the throw-in. Sam Supple with the ball now. He's trying to get it on up there to number 3, Hagedon. Devon Hawkins too. Northern's going to be able to clear the ball out though. Godinez with the ball. He's going to lose it though to Kaburski, over to Taddy. Taddy popping it up to Sam Seppo. Sam's able to get the goaltender away from the ball, but he's got a bad angle, so he's going to have to find someplace else to take a shot. And kick it back to number 14, Richard Jock, but he's going to boot it right up over the net. Under 7 minutes, or under 8 minutes to go in this game. 5-1 Big Reds. Northern fans are pretty quiet now. When it was 2-1, they started getting a little noisy again, but since then, the Big Reds have hushed them up. Oh! Todd Johnson took one in the nose there for the team. Keeps right on playing. That one's going to be cleared out of bounds. It's going to be a Big Red ball. That one knocked back out of bounds by number 16, Chad Banach. He's in the game. Huskies clear the ball out. Kevin Johnson with the ball now for the Big Reds. Pass it over to Kuberski. Kuberski's booting it on up. Here's Sam Semple charging the net. Saved by Brad Herm. Evan Prout with the ball. Back over to Taddy. Taddy over to Johnson. Johnson trying to get it over to Richard Jock. It's going to go out of bounds here. Nope, saved by the Huskies. Eric Harrington trying to get one here. Passes the ball up. There's a shot on net. It's going to go wide to the left side. Still in bounds, though. 6 minutes now on the clock. Second half of this Northern PH game. Trevor Hicks with a shot towards the net. Eric Harrington charged the goaltender, but Keller comes up with the ball and kicks it up there to Seppo. Ends up being intercepted, though. Aaron Smith. Here's Eric Harrington, or excuse me, Godinez. Taddy with the ball. He's going to try to get it up to number 14, Jock. Jock's going to kick it on ahead. It's going to go out of bounds, though. 5 minutes on the clock.
Substitution for the Huskies, number 18, Juan Torres.
Juan Torres back in the game. Looks like Harrington's going out. Or maybe that's Godinez that's gone out of the game. No, he's still in. I can't read the number from here. It's neither one. Eric Harrington's on the field, so is Godinez. Sam Seppo has the ball taken away by Eric Godinez. I think Chris Taddy's saying should have been a call there because he wasn't touching him. Looks like he might have tripped over his own feet, but the call is going to be against the Big Reds. Chris Lahar with the free kick. That one managed to slip through. Oh, kicked over the net by Trevor Hicks. They get excited and they get their foot under the ball and lift it. A lot of shots go over the net. .3:30 on the clock. Devon Hawkins trying to run it down. It's going to be cleared out, though. Number 13, Dylan Stank. Here's an opportunity for the Huskies. Kuberski with the big play there. And another big play. Chris Taddy now with the ball. Trying to get it up to Sam Seppo, Devon Hawkins. Devon, rolled his foot over the top of the ball. Of course, she could have that one back, I'm sure. Taddy taking the ball away from Aaron Tomlinson. Tomlinson getting the ball back, though. Trying to pass it up to Eric Harrington. Eric with the ball outside, going to try and get it around front. He's going to center it out front. It's going to be headed off, though. Number 8, Johnson, Kevin Johnson. He's going to clear the ball out to the side here. Chris Taddy going to pick it up. Really, Big Red's only concerned with running the clock down now. Evan Prout with the ball, bringing it up. He's going to take his time, keep working the ball, finally passes. They're not going to bother running after it. 2 minutes left in the game. 5-1 in favor of the Big Reds. Looks like the Big Reds are going to walk away with both games this year against the Huskies. Eric Carrington had the ball taken away by Evan Prout. Huskies again with the ball. Matt Kaburski heading that one off. He comes up with the ball. Some good defensive plays today by Matt Kaburski. Sam Seppo trying to run it down. It's going to be cleared out, though, by Aaron Tomlinson. Under a minute to go, about 40 seconds. This is going to be the end of it here. The Big Reds of Port Huron High going to pull this one out and be victorious tonight. They're going to win the second game of the 2 meetings between the 2 schools. 20 seconds left on the clock. That one's going to go out of bounds. Camera crew tonight really wasn't a crew. One man, Carl Staffhorse, running the camera tonight. 3, 2, 1. That's going to be in the game, folks. Port Huron Huskies 1.
And that's the game.
The Big Reds of Port Huron High 5.
Northern 1. Husky fans,
Thanks for tuning in tonight.
Dakota here
And
Monday.
we'll see you next time, folks.
October 5th,
Have a good night.
5 o'clock in a